Keith Truck says, Saban outcoached in second half. Didn't see that coming. You're right. I'll tell you something else I didn't see coming. Did not see coming, however you want to say it. How about Stetson Bennett doesn't throw an interception? That was like the key everybody was pointing at. Stetson Bennett got to not throw an interception. Stetson Bennett, if he throws an interception, man, what a great dude. Law Tide. Oh, my goodness. Law Tide, how you doing, brother? Ooh. Now, national championship winning team win. Our team won the national championship, and I'm the slob champion. So I'm a double champ. Refs need to be fired. Poor. You are correct. So Booty Sniper with the $1.99 special. Thank you, sir. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Loped out dogs going crazy. $13 points in the first half. The reps robbed us. We had 6 points in the first half, sir. But if you're talking about the scoop and score, I honestly 1,000% believe that was a forward pass. That ball was coming out of his hand going forward. He didn't fumble that. I also believe Stetson Bennett's fumble was a pass. Happy birthday, Daniel Rivera. Happy birthday to you. I'm losing my voice, but we won a natty, so what will I do? I think Saban got one more championship. Then Georgia has a shot at the next dynasty. Georgia got a shot at dynasty now. It just depends on what we do with it. Oh, Mayhem Matthew, is a new member. Thank you for supporting the channel, sir. Both were passed. Going to bed, definitely going to sleep good tonight. Yes, sir. Absolutely. How's it going, brother? Happiest I've been for a while, knowing Georgia finally did it. Knowing that Georgia finally did it the same year that the Braves win the national championship. Now, I don't think it's a possibility, but if the Falcons were to win the Super Bowl, now that'd be cool. But that's what it is. I'll take the natty. I will sacrifice the Falcons willingly to keep winning natties with Georgia. Hold on. I'm going to bust you out. Bam. This man won $700 from betting on the Dogs. Hot dogs, huh? Go Dogs. Hold on. Jimmy Ray Valentine said, this game was set up from the start. Bama laid down. No way Georgia is better than Bama. I'm telling you, they threw this game. Saban probably got $10 million for this game. Oh, that is quite interesting, but I find not in fiction to be much more enlightening. Braves won. Georgia wins. Curse is broken. Yes, sir. So let's go through it real quick here. Man, I want me a Coke bottle so bad I can't stand it. Quay Walker. Georgia had 4 sacks tonight. That is 4 more sacks than they had the SEC championship game. This was the Bama. I mean, this was the Georgia. This was the Georgia defense that we did not see in the SEC championship game. Now, here's the crazy thing. Alabama sacked Georgia 5 times. 5 times. 5 times they sacked Georgia. Georgia still put 33 points on the board. Somebody Uber me a Coke. Yes, sir. I want one of them to go right next to that one. Told everyone it's going to be like 2017. Auburn beat Georgia and Georgia won the SEC championship. I said the same thing the other day. I said, it's going to be interesting because it always seems like things play out like that. Like Georgia gets into the college football playoff even though they didn't win their division. Now, I was a proponent the last time that Georgia played for the national championship that Alabama never should have been there because they didn't win the SEC championship. Now I'm on the other side of that coin, and I'm like, well, I guess that doesn't make sense, really, because if you want the best team there, they got there. Thanks, James. I appreciate it, sir. Texas Rock said, I was pulling for Georgia, but no way I put money on this. That's an awful bowl. Matty Sims, what's up, brother? He says, congratulations, Big Dog Brent. Not a dog fan by any stretch. We can tell by that avatar with that Alabama A with the mullet on it. It says, by any stretch of the imaginations, but I respect you for always being respectful and likable Georgia fan. Man, I got to work on my image. Rest in peace, 1980 jokes. Boy, there's the truth of it. There's so many people calling in to work tomorrow, and everybody will know why. I might call in to work tomorrow. I might not. Had to pull for Georgia after they kicked Michigan's behind. Honestly, I always had likable respect to Georgia. They're not a team I could hate. Well, that's awfully kind of you, sir. Now, I may be a Clemson fan, but I was pulling for Georgia. Well, you were pulling the right one. It's crazy to think that a third different SEC team has won the big one lately. No, it's not. Not really. Not when you think about it. Must be nuts. It's nuts all over the place right now. There's going to be so many DUIs handed out tonight, unfortunately. Hey, by the way, if you're watching this, get an Uber, take a cab, save a life. It might be your own. It might be somebody else's kids. So take a few dollars out of your pocket and get you an Uber driver. Lord knows they need the money. I know because I've drove Uber before when I needed the money. And get yourself home safe. The life you save might be your own, or it might be somebody else's life that you regret taking. Ooh, thing's getting low. Quick question. Do you think Georgia will be in the playoff next season? I have no idea, sir. I ain't made it that far. I'm still in the moment. Still in the moment. Refs in this game was awful. That is correct, Mundo, sir. You are absolutely right. I'm trying to find the penalty list for this game. See if I can find it up here. Team stats. Penalties. Good Lord. 10 penalties for 70 yards. It always seems at critical moments, too. The game was really interesting because Georgia was about 30%, 33% on third down, and Alabama was near 50%. Total yards in this game, Georgia 364, Alabama 399. I think one of the other stats had it at 401, but whatever. Passing 224 for Georgia, rushing 140. I think all of that 140 save like 2 yards came in the second half of this game. This was absolutely just 20 first downs for Georgia, 22 first downs for Alabama. Georgia ran the ball 30 times. Alabama ran the ball 28 times. Yards per rush, 4.7 for Georgia and 1.1 for Alabama. When did you think you would ever say that? You never thought you would say that. Time of possession. This stat is deceiving. 28 minutes and 29 seconds for Georgia, 31 minutes and 31 seconds for Alabama. In the first half, it was amazingly lopsided towards Alabama. Stadium capacity, 100%. The capacity, check this out. The capacity was 63,000. The in attendance was 68,311. There was 5,311 more people in that stadium than what it will hold. So apparently the capacity is not the capacity. It's more than what it's listed at. George Pickens did the most receiving yards on one pass for 57 yards. The Zamir White had 13 carries for 84 yards. It didn't feel that way, especially in the first half. Georgia couldn't run the ball for nothing on Alabama, and then managed to finally figure it out.